All right, here we go. Let's do some examples, and I'm going to go through these with you. So in this example here, we've got f of x is equal to this, x squared plus 2x. G of x is equal to x minus 4, and we're going to evaluate all of these compositions. So here's the way we're going to do it. Okay, so first thing is we're going to write the composition. So again, this is f of g of 6, right? So we're putting g inside of f. So we're doing f of g of x. So that means f so f is this rule right here, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take f, right? So wherever the parentheses are, right? So that's the rule. Whatever goes in here goes in here. So what we're going to put in here is g of 6, g of 6, right? But what is g? G is x minus 4, right? So we're going to put in x minus 4 here, and x minus 4, but we're evaluating it at 6. So x is equal to 6. And so now all we have to do is evaluate it, right? So this is going to be 2 squared, so that's going to be 4 plus 2 times 2, which is 4. So this is going to equal 8. And that's one way of doing it. Okay? Another way of doing it is, so we'll do the second one and we'll do it a little differently, but now we got g of f of negative 3. So now, one way of doing it is we're putting in f of negative 3 into g, right? So what is f of negative 3? Right? So this is g of whatever f of negative 3 is, right? So f of negative 3 is what? Well, f is here. F of negative 3 is what? It's going to be, let me do it this way. Negative 3 squared plus 2 times negative 3, right? So all I did was I'm finding f of negative 3. So here's f, plugging in negative 3 here, I get negative 3 squared plus 2 times negative 3. This gives me 9, so this will give me g of what? 9 plus this, which is negative 6, right? 2 times negative 3 is 6. So I get 9 plus a negative 6, which is the same as 9 minus 6. So this is going to give me g of 3. Well, what's g of 3? Well, g of 3 is what? X. Well, g of x is x minus 4. So this is going to be what? 3 minus 4. Which equals negative 1. Okay? So, different ways of doing that. I prefer just to compose the functions, right? So another way of doing it is I'm just going to compose the functions. So g of f is what? It's going to be x minus 4, so it's going to be whatever is in here is minus 4. And then I'm going to stick in f, because this is f of x, which is going to be x squared plus 2x, right? And so if I compose this, I just get x squared, right? I get x squared plus 2x minus 4. And then I'm just going to evaluate this at negative 3, right? So this is going to be negative 3 squared plus 2 times negative 3 minus 4. And I get the same thing. I get 9 minus 6 minus 4, which gives me negative 1. Now, what about this one? F circle G of 0. Well, this is the same as, this is just the notation, right? So this tells me that this is F of G of 0. Okay? Well, what's G of 0? G of 0 is negative 4. So this is going to be the same as F of negative 4. And so what's F of negative 4? F of negative 4 is negative 4 squared plus 2 times negative 4, which is going to be 16 plus a negative 8, which is just going to give me positive 8. And now G circle F, well, G circle F by definition is what? G of F of what? 5. Because they want G circle F of 5. Well, what is F of 5? Well, F of 5 is what? 25 plus 10. Right? 5 squared plus 2 times 5. So that's 25 plus 10, which is now, so this will equal G of what? 35. Now, what's G of 35? Well, G of 35 is what? G of x is x minus 4, so this is just going to equal 35 minus 4, which is going to equal 31. Okay? So just make sure you understand what it means to compose functions, and then just make sure you keep track of your, arithmetic and algebra. Okay, we'll come back and do another one.